Hello, friends. Today we're repairing a milk separator. The customer mentioned that the motor on the red one burned out and wants to move the motor from the blue one to the red one. As the ring diameter on the red one is much better for it. He also asked to keep the speed control if possible, and if not, to install a toggle switch. He finds it easier to work with the speed control. Let's begin disassembling the red separator. Turn it over and see 3 screws. Unscrew them and the cover will come off. I removed the cover and saw 3 wires. One wire is ground. It's yellow and green. The other 2 are phase and neutral. Now we need to disassemble the motor speed control mechanism. Remove the cap and then unscrew the nut. I'll try to remove it now. It won't come off because the engine is in the way. I'll have to unscrew 3 screws to remove the engine and the speed controller. You'll need a special tool for that. You can't get to it with a regular wrench. At the top, you need to remove the white plastic washer. Simply pull it to do this. The motor is very tightly installed and won't come out easily. You'll need a hammer. I see that one wire comes to the control board and then goes to the motor. The second wire goes directly to the motor. It turns out that the phase comes from the network, then goes to the board, then to the motor, and goes to neutral. I see on the board that one resistor has burned out. Now I want to get the engine out, so I unscrewed 2 screws. Now the cover can be removed, and the engine can be removed. I desoldered the burned out resistor, and it's 680 ohms. I'll also check the adjacent resistor for proper operation. I also see some kind of transistor, maybe a MOSFET. I'll have to look online for more information. I bought a 680 ohm resistor and will now install it. I checked the engine and it turns out to be working. Let's see. The problem isn't with the motor, but with the control board. I replaced the burnt-out resistor, and now I want to see if it works with the board. So, I've assembled the entire unit for testing. And now we'll see if it works together. Something's wrong, friends. It was working just a moment ago, but now it's stopped working. Most likely, the variable resistor has failed. Let's try again. Something is smoking on the board. I see the resistor I replaced is about to burn out. I don't know what's causing this yet, so let's figure it out. I found several problems. The first being the variable resistor burning through. It's recommended to replace it, but unfortunately, we can't find one in our city. It's too old. The second problem is ring cracks in the solder. Poor soldering causes contact to be lost. This needs to be fixed. I restored the variable resistor using a special conductive paste. Then I renewed the graphite layer. And now the device seems to be working properly. I'll guarantee its operation. And if it suddenly stops working, I'll convert it to a toggle switch. Otherwise, I'll have to look for a similar variable resistor, but they're quite rare because they're an older model. Now the resistor has stopped heating up and is working properly. Let's check how it works now. As you can hear, the speed can now be adjusted. The resistor stopped heating and smoking. It turns out the resistor is heating up either because of poor soldering or because the variable resistor isn't working properly. These are two reasons why the resistor I replaced burned out. As you can see, the problem is now gone and the resistor isn't heating up at all. Now let's assemble everything in the enclosure and test the device. As you can see, everything is working as normal now. I was able to repair the broken separator, saving the client money, and also keeping the blue separator working. The client now has 2 working separators. I hope the video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you in future videos.